sit down on a stone. Wife and picnic gone abroad, left him all alone. Wondering what kind of festival could I make him stir for him all bone. Then I drop this aversion in a the yard, sinners weep and moan. Play the music, jump like Lego beast. Sip your waters, love your daughter, but play the music beat. Smoke your pipe and feel alright, but play the music sweet, sweet. No matter what you do, you can't get through unless you play the music. Bongo natty, down a race course, I sell rose can. Him no check fi festival, make the float them go on. When this aversion bust in him head from I was born, me never see so much people burn them finger fi thief rose can. Me say fi play the music, jump like Lego beast. Sip your waters, love your daughter, but play the music beat. Lick your pipe and feel alright, but play the music sweet, sweet. No matter what you do, you can't get through unless you play the music. Festival is a time for fun, we dance and sing along. But oh, you are go sing, oh, you are go swing without the music. Me say fi, play the music, jump like Lego beast. Sip your waters, love your daughter, but play the music beat. Smoke your pipe and feel alright, but play the music sweet, sweet. No matter what you do, you can't get through unless you play the music.
Watch your no star.
Play the music, jump like Lego beast. Sip your waters, love your daughter.
Can be a club and Sir, Miss Credit Center on 21. Hi, sir.
CD's oldest son, Patrick Johnson.
Patrick
Right here.
We're about to begin. Ladies and gentlemen, may I invite you to take your seats? We're about to begin. Thank you.
This yesterday. And he said this to me.
There we go.
That's my baby too.
Can you come? There you go.
We now ask everyone to stand as we begin.
Oh, still can you see by the contrary light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, those but light and bright stars through the perilous fight. For the ramparts we watched burn so gallantly streaming, and the rockets with leather bombs bursting steel gave proof through the night, and the flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Please join in the singing of the national anthem of Jamaica. Eternal Father, bless our land, guide us with thy mighty hand, keep us free from evil powers, be our light through countless hours, to our leaders great defender, grant true wisdom from above. Justice, truth be ours forever. Jamaica, land we love. Jamaica, 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 land we love. Teach us to respect for all, stir response to duty's call, strengthen us the weak to cherish, give us vision lest we perish, knowledge send us, Heavenly Father, grant a true wisdom from above. Justice, truth be ours forever. Jamaica, land we love. Jamaica, 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 land we love.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome again to Jamaica's 60th Diamond Jubilee Gala. Please remain standing while we invite Reverend Dr. Sharon Downer to do the invocation.
Good evening. Good evening. Let us pray. Eternal God, humbly we come before you in thanksgiving and praise for this opportunity to celebrate the country of our birth, the island of Jamaica, the land of wood and water, the land we love so dearly. This land that celebrates 60 years of independence from colonial rule. We thank you for this historical and monumental achievement for this Diamond Jubilee. We thank you for all its leaders, its prime ministers and cabinet members throughout the last 60 years who have governed and have given leadership in one way or the other. Thank you for the freedom of mind, of speech, of religion, and freedom to live an independent lifestyle free from the colonial occupation. We're mindful of all the successful achievements of our island, Jamaica, in your strength. And we thank you that this evening we can gather in this way, in our finest, to celebrate our country that has accomplished so much over these 60 years with your grace and mercy. We thank you for the rich culture in music and the arts, which is loved and celebrated throughout the world. We thank you for our local produced goods and fine cuisine. We thank you that our Jamaica is one of the best tourist destinations in all the world. We thank you for the great successes of our athletes who have brought such ecstatic joy to the Jamaican diaspora. We thank you for the brilliant Jamaican minds that are scattered throughout the world, making great impact in building a better world. So God, as we give you thanks, we invoke your presence to be with us in all we do or say this evening. Make this evening a special event of pure joy and satisfaction, especially for our Consul General and for those who are responsible for the planning and preparing of this great event. May your spirit hover over us to bless us. May your hand be there to guide us. And may your presence be here to protect us. This we ask in the name of our Lord Jesus. Amen.
I now ask you to join me in welcoming to the stage Miss Rochelle Boone, our Mistress of Ceremony tonight. And later on, our Master of Ceremony will join us for tonight's celebration of our independence.
Hold on, that one is so cool. What kind of cool is that? No. Listen, we fight traffic and we get dressed. And we in our tuxedo and we in our dress. And we wake up and we look good. So we can't do that. One more time. Okay. Alright, everybody is with the program. I like that. Please be seated, everybody. My name is Rochelle Boone, as you heard, and it is my pleasure to be with you all tonight. I am the daytime anchor at Spectrum News New York 1 and the resident Jamaican. Don't worry, I drop a patois or two on the air. Trust and believe that. It is my pleasure to be with you all tonight to mark this momentous occasion. 60 years of independence is no small feat for our small island. Like them said, we lick about what talala. And Jamaicans have spread their love, their talent, their energy, their vision, their hopes, their dreams all over this world. We can see it all over New York City. But no matter where we go in this world, there's always a Jamaican there. No matter where I fly to, there's a Jamaican restaurant there. Jamaicans have spread the culture and the vibe of the people all over this world. We impact music. We impact dances. We impact the culture. I can't tell you how many islands I've been to And on the menu, jerk chicken. Playing in the background, Bob Marley. No matter where we go, if you want to give an island vibe, it better have a Jamaican vibe too. So, with that, we are gathered here. And quite frankly, because we're Jamaicans, we party all year long. So we gathered all year to celebrate. For me, I am always going to be a proud Jamaican. I was born and raised on the island. As a matter of fact, where I'm sitting at table 1, I was trying to use a pen and it wasn't working. I started flashing. And Mr. Philip Rose and tourism man himself said, I can tell you went to school in Jamaica. Yes, I went to Holy Child. And so, that education and that foundation grounded me and led me to my success today. We are tenacious people. We are hardworking people. We are determined people. And we never take no for an answer. Like I say, if it don't work this way, turn it this way. If it don't work that way, turn it that way. It's the spirit of our people to always succeed. And so as I chart my course here in New York City, I also pay homage to my mother and grandmother who worked so hard to get me here and instill so much of what life is about based on what they learned on the island as well. So, that's enough about me. That's enough about that. We're going to get this program going and underway. It is now my pleasure to introduce to you our esteemed Consul General of Jamaica in New York, Miss Alcyone Wilson. And by the way, give her a big round of applause. Big, 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 big. If you did not catch her on New York 1 yesterday, you better click on the link. Because boy, did she promote Jamaica in a beautiful way. I was so proud to have her on my show.
Yeah, right?
We're gonna get real cozy, and you have to give me a hug and kiss before you talk.
Well, thank you so much, my dear friend. I don't call her Mrs. Brown, I call her Rochelle. Senator, the Honorable Kamina Johnson-Smith, our Minister of Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade, and of course, Congresswoman Yvette Clarke, Congressman, we have Congressman Jones, Monday Jones with us as well, and of course, our Mayor, who just walked in, the Honorable Eric Adams, Mayor of New York. We also have with us tonight our U.S. Ambassador, current U.S. Ambassador to Jamaica, His Excellency Mr. Nick Carey and his lovely wife. We also have our former ambassador from the U.S. to Jamaica, Ambassador Brenda LaGreen Johnson, with us tonight. We also have our ambassador to the United Nations, Ambassador Brian Wallace and his lovely wife. Assembly Member Brian Cunningham and his lovely wife is present as well. And of course, our borough president, Queens Borough President. Now I call him Donovan, but he will tell you to call him Donovan. Donovan Richards And of course, our distinguished honorees, members of the media, my fellow Jamaicans, and friends of Jamaica, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Royal ones, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Good evening. It is with absolute pleasure that I extend to you a special welcome to our official Jamaica Diamond Jubilee Gala. Welcome. And of course, my husband and I, along with the staff at the Consulate General of Jamaica in New York, and our hard-working Gala committee members, are extremely grateful that so many of our nationals and friends have answered the call to be here in support of our sweet island home. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the truth is, it only took us 8 weeks to put this gala together. Now, let's think about that for a moment. 8 weeks to put this gala together, which was sold out 2 days ago. What does this tell you? It tells you that when we work together, we can accomplish extraordinary things. Yeah. My Minister Johnson Smith, your endorsement of tonight's community gala, your strong support throughout the planning of tonight's event, and your in-person participation have resonated deeply with me and my entire staff. To our U.S. representatives joining us here tonight, we are overwhelmed with gratitude by your diligent efforts in support of our independence celebration this year. In fact, you would have heard at our recently held flag-raising ceremony that for the very first time in the history of New York State have officially recognized August 6th as Jamaica's Flag Day. And many thanks to the incredible efforts of Assemblymember Brian Cunningham, who, of course, as I said before, is here with us tonight. Assemblymember Brian Cunningham championed this resolution, and of course, we also have to give a good gratitude to our Governor Kathy Oko, for passing the same. Of course, tonight's event would not have been possible without the sterling support of our corporate sponsors and friends who have stepped up in a big way to ensure that tonight's event is a huge success. Indeed, this year is exceedingly special, as we have personally taken the call to reignite our nation for greatness. Our independence theme for this year is Reigniting a Nation for Greatness. From the outstanding efforts and actions of our remarkable honorees to the collective and meaningful contributions made by everyone here, I am happy to report that thus far, we have met the following charitable objectives for this gala. Number one, in the area of health, we have mobilized approximately $37,000 US dollars, not Jamaican dollars, US dollars towards the purchase of 6 dialysis machines. And of course, number 2, in the area of education, we have mobilized towards six scholarships, $25,000 US. This, ladies and gentlemen, is what it means to be Jamaican, where we not only see a need, but we do all that we can to fill that need. In this regard, I wish to invite everyone to give of yourself a round of applause for a job well done. Tonight, I have an incredible lineup in store for you. So in the interest of time, as your host and your Consul General, I will not take up much more of your time, but I will always ask that you remember to reignite your country, Jamaica, for greatness. Thank you so much for joining us tonight, and one love.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'd now like to introduce to you Senator the Honorable Kavina Johnson-Smith, Minister of Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade.
Thank you, Madam Master of Ceremonies, our wonderful host this evening, Consul General Wilson, Congresspersons present, and I know you will forgive me for singling out our dearest Congresswoman Yvette Clark in particular, Your Excellency Brian Wallace, Permanent Representative of Jamaica to the United Nations, Your Excellency Nick Perry, Ambassador of the U.S. to Jamaica, and Mrs. Perry, Assembly Member Brian Cunningham of Assembly District 43, Mr. Donovan Richards, I got it right, former Ambassador to Jamaica and patron of tonight, Brenda LaGrange Johnson, other elected government officials, and allow me to particularly, specifically, very specially welcome the Honorable Mayor of New York. Thank you very much for joining me, ladies and gentlemen. Honorable Eric Adams, Mayor of New York, who I know we've all been watching on the news. Yes, even from Jamaica, Mayor, because we have cable. But it's such a great honor to have you with us this evening. I hope you don't mind me singing you home very specially among all your colleagues present today. Our honorees, welcome to each and every one of you. Heads of diaspora organizations, heads of community and religious organizations. I know you will also forgive me for singling out the incredible staff of the Consulate General of Jamaica. Please join me in thanking them tonight. As well as the incredible staff of our permanent mission to the UN. Members of the media, fellow Jamaicans, members of the Jamaican community overseas, and friends of Jamaica, good evening to you all, and a happy Diamond Jubilee. Our 60th anniversary of independence is a remarkable milestone during which we reflect on the challenges we've navigated and we celebrate the tremendous progress we've made as a nation. But I want to start, however, by once again saying a massive thank you to the team at the Consulate General and the Gala Committee for organizing this fabulous event, to which I was so very pleased to accept an invitation. among so many trailblazers, so many strong friends and donors to Jamaica, to the causes of Jamaica, and of course, to those who hold our flag high every day in this beautiful city of New York. I want to acknowledge in particular our Consul General, Althea Wilson, under whose vision and leadership tonight's gala was executed. I cannot believe that it has only been 8 weeks, C.G. Wilson. You are a phenomenal woman, no holds barred. Thank you so very much for each and every day that you contribute in service to our nation. I want to also thank you for all the work that's going to happen as a result of your charitable efforts tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, I've said it many times, but I will say it again. I want to express the gratitude of the government and the people of Jamaica to Jamaicans in the diaspora and to you, our friends of Jamaica, for your enduring partnerships that provide invaluable assistance to our nation, particularly during periods of global uncertainty. As you know, the theme chosen for our Diamond Jubilee is reigniting a nation for greatness. It was chosen to harness our collective energies as Jamaica, like every country across the world, seeks to emerge from the pandemic stronger and indeed greater. Just as New York City never sleeps, so the greatness of Jamaica never sleeps. Whether it is on the track, in the boardroom, in the studio, in the classroom, the hospital, the judiciary, the diplomatic corps, state legislature, Congress, or indeed the White House. Wherever we are, our hallmark is greatness. And we must continue to strive for the connections that synergize our extensive individual capacities now to make our nation even greater. We therefore also use this period of celebration to recognize the contributions of our forebears and Jamaicans currently contributing, whether at home or abroad, to nation building. It's therefore within this spirit that I particularly congratulate all 6 of our honorees this evening for blazing a trail of excellence in their respective fields and spheres of influence. Please join me in giving them a warm hand of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, as Jamaica also celebrates 60 years of excellent diplomatic relations with the United States, I am particularly appreciative of the high level of support and presence of our U.S. representatives here tonight. I wish to convey my government's and my deepest appreciation to New York for setting the tone for our Jubilee celebrations by being the very first state to officially proclaim August 6, 2022 as Jamaican Flag Day. In this regard, I wish to also echo the recognition expressed by the Consul General of Assembly Member Brian Cunningham for championing this special effort, as well as Governor Kathy Hochul for seeing to its adoption. I'm reliably informed, ladies and gentlemen, that the Consul General is working assiduously on making this recognition a reality in the other 32 states and 2 overseas territories also under her consular jurisdiction. Fellow Jamaicans and friends, I am certain that in this, our 60th year of independence, Jamaicans everywhere are experiencing a renewed and elevated sense of pride as we re-embrace the very best of our culture. I am pleased, therefore, to join you here this evening in an environment where I know we are going to capture the mood and energy of a Jamaican Diamond Jubilee. So we give thanks for our accomplishments thus far, and we pledge to continue to work together, each and every one of us, to reignite our nation for greatness. I wish each and every one of you happy Jamaica 60th. God bless you all, and God bless Jamaica land we love. I look forward to seeing you all on the dance floor.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now my pleasure to introduce to you our honorary gala patron, Ambassador Brenda LaGrange Johnson.
Well, good evening to this amazing group. And Consul General Alcian, you're amazing. All protocols observed. The only person that I think hasn't been recognized is my dinner partner tonight, Deputy Chief of Police, Ruel Stevenson. I think he should stand up. Everybody should know who he is. And of course, wonderful to have the mayor here. I know all of you are hungry. I'm not going to speak long. I just want to say that I was one of the luckiest people in the world to serve as the United States Ambassador from 2005 to 2009. It was my pleasure to work with all of the various prime ministers. There had not been a change in the prime minister in 20 years, and I arrived and we had 3 prime ministers in 3 years. It was a lot of fun. Anyway, tonight is special. We have an amazing celebration, a 60th anniversary that is just overwhelming, and I'm so proud that everybody at the United Nations has been recognizing this great achievement. And so I say, bravo, Jamaica, happy anniversary, and everyone, please have a wonderful time tonight. Enjoy.
Ambassador, when you said short, you meant short. She caught me off guard. She knows how to do it, right? I'd like to thank all our honorary guests tonight, our politicians here tonight. I heard somebody say, they're trying to say, it's Donovan Richards. I'm so happy to see the mayor of New York City here as well, always looking sharp. Always have to have the best jacket on. And always showing up, by the way, for our people. Please give him a round of applause for that. It's now my pleasure to introduce to you Ellen Neal, who is a Jamaican singer and performing artist whose sincere, heartfelt style has been called both edgy yet mellow. I wonder how edgy is edgy tonight. Born in Kingston, Jamaica, she has been passionately involved with music since 2000, a fluid improviser who straddles several genres of music with dexterity that comes from years in performing arts and being in demand. Her approach to performance exudes eclecticism. She woos her audience with her warmth, wit, and ease on stage. Please join me in welcoming Ellen to the stage.
It's a long time, yeah, we never tongue till we tumble down. Make me hold your hand, girl. Make me feel like tongue till we tumble down. Make me hold your hand, girl. Make me feel like tongue till we tumble down. Make me hold your hand, girl. Make me feel like tongue till we tumble down. Make me hold your hand, girl. Make me feel like tongue till we tumble down. Make me feel like tongue.
Thank you so much. Jamaican stuff, we mix it up, eh? We like to do a nice cook-up. We call saltish delight. That's what I'm doing tonight. A nice mixture of so many different things. So now I'm going to close with a little story about being Jamaican, but using an old song. Raindrops on roses and walking outside with the fine rain is doing sweet cornmeal tied up with strings. These are a few of our favorite things.
spoons, white bread dumplings, English chicken noodles, Dr. Birds making a song with the weeds. These are few of our favorite things. When those bills come and we can't pay, and we get so very mad, we simply remember our favorite things, and then we don't feel so bad. Get your hand back away, so walking up to water inside, listening to songs that Mommy would sing. These are our favorite extortion like you selling fake things. These are a few of the favorite sins. Tracking in the street. While we sometimes bad man, to me is a mystery. Wondering if reggae boys may ever win. These are a few of our favorite things. Yeah, yeah. Let's come and we come and we get so very mad. We simply remember our favorite things, and we don't feel no that we don't feel no that we feel. So what? So bad. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for Dr. Patty Brown. My name is Elan. Lovely.
So for the man who really needs no introduction, who's the most swagalicious mayor in this city, the Honorable Eric Adams.
On my way up, I stopped and told the server, thank you. I remember sitting at home when Mommy used to come home sometimes from cleaning the houses of people in office spaces. And she'd walk through the door in her arthritic state, tired. And she said, you know, baby, that sometimes I'm in the office and cleaning and I'm invisible. No one says hello. No one talks to me. And so as these servants walk around, just stop and say thank you to them. Acknowledge them, smile. Just let them know that they matter. Because they are going home to someone that may be the next council general, the next ambassador, the next governor, the next mayor. We are all connected to this together. And I think over and over again, you know, the life that I lived as a child, I just continue to share with people. I'm dyslexic. I was arrested, I was rejected, but now I'm elected. I'm the mayor of the city of New York. Reignite the spirit of this amazing country. Diamond Jubilee. No pressure, no diamond. You can't get a diamond out of coal without pressure. 60 years of independence. We define the Caribbean community through the word Jamaican. Jamaican. That's all we knew. You are the ambassadors to the Caribbean diaspora. Your arrival here to America and showing the ability to study, to embrace family, to work hard, to own a home, and uplift what it meant to be from the Caribbean diaspora. You started the conversation. And when you received your independence 60 years ago, you started igniting the energy and spirit of the possibilities, and now 60 years later, after COVID, you're saying let's reignite that spirit. And we need you more now than ever to reignite the spirit of our country. New York City is the Kingston of America. Largest Jamaican population is right here, particularly in the borough of Brooklyn. We got to come back bigger and stronger than ever. We're in some dark moments and some dark days. Mommy said, baby, being in darkness can be a burial or planting. I see our future as a planting. I see our future as possibilities. And together, we will not only reignite the island of Jamaica, we reignite the spirit of Americans, we reignite the spirit of humanity. Such an important moment for us. This is going to define us as human beings. Mental health crisis has swept our globe. We're seeing poverty like we never witnessed it before. Many people are losing loved ones and homelessness is so pervasive. Education is being challenged. People no longer have hope. But on this 60th anniversary, right here from this room, we are going to cascade and reignite that spirit, and it will move throughout this entire country and globe. I know what the Jamaican people are made of. I know what you are capable of. So I say, on behalf of the second black mayor of the city of New York, I say thank you. Thank you for being who you are. Thank you for what you are doing. Thank you for what you will do. Let's continue to reignite the spirit of mankind. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I actually thought he was going to bust out a little patois, but we'll save that for next time. I hope you guys are having a good time tonight. Hold on. I hope you guys are having a good time tonight. Listen, we are all happy and lucky, right, to be here, to be able to do this. It's been a tough few years for a lot of people, and so thankfully we can be here in person and to celebrate our beautiful island and celebrate with each other. I'm thankful tonight that my husband is here with me to support me and my brother, Todd Boone and Albert Thompson. I must say that because half the time, them do all the heavy lifting to get me here and then I forget to set time. So I throw that out. And by the way, I know Ilan was great, wasn't she? Please give her a round of applause. Also tonight we have Janine Hibbert, the daughter of the late Toots Hibbert. Flower gun in the building. Leroy Sibbles and the Statement Band. DJ Roy from Road International will make you get up off your seat, kick off your shoes. Even the uptown people might bust a line. We have a lot of entertainment for you tonight. But at this time, I would like Mr. Tourism himself to join me on stage as we get to the part of the program that we will honor our honorees. Mr. Mayor, can we have you back on stage, please?
Good evening, Mayor. It is such a pleasure. On behalf of the Jamaica Tourist Board, we'd like to say Jamaica has given the world so many great things. Jerk chicken or music, great coffee or golden athletes. But Jamaica has some great artists. And at this time, we would love to present to the Mayor of New York City from artist Wasari Johnson this piece of artwork, which Dwayne will tell us about. Dwayne?
Thank you so much, Victoria. Good night, everyone. This piece is created by an artist from Jamaica called Wasari Johnson, who is a graduate of the Edna Manley School of the Visual Arts in 2000. In 2001, he started his own ceramic studio, and his work has been featured in the BOJ calendar. His work is in the private works of former Prime Minister P.J. Patterson, and he has garnered several other awards. This piece tonight is called Broken But Still Holding On. And it reads, this is his explanation. In creating this piece, I wanted to make a commentary of the Jamaican experience. It speaks to our resilience as a people. The piece was made whole, and then a part of it was cut out, which speaks to the ongoing effects of colonialism and poor political foundation in Jamaica. Strips of clay were placed across the area that is cut out, which is used to represent how the salt of the earth, honest Jamaican, does all in their power to keep the nation together. This piece reflects how as a nation, our hurt and fragmentation is not the most apparent thing on the international stage. The evidence is there, but yet we stand beautiful. The color red was used because it's arguably the most influential color in the spectrum. It was once said of Jamaica in the National Geographic that not since the Isle of Crete has a small nation had such an influence over the entire world. Our athletes, our musicians, generally are celebrated all over the world. Yes, we have serious problems as a nation. We carry serious battles. Yet, with all these mentioned, Jamaica stands beautiful and radiant. One love.
It is my pleasure, as I've said before,
introducing Dr. Sandy,
to celebrate our island, our trailblazers, and the people who make Jamaica tick. So, as I said, Mr. Tourism himself is here to join me. And apparently it's tough just making an appearance, so I like it, so I'm mentioning it again.
Thank you, Rochelle. Round of applause for Rochelle, please. Carrying the Jamaica flag far and wide. Quickly, let me just get a little bit of housekeeping out of the way and to address some concerns that I know typically follows me wherever I go. One, yes, I'm Jamaican. 100%. Born and raised. Went to the greatest high school in the world. You'll figure that out at the latest of which one, but I'm 100% proud Jamaica. Before the mayor leaves, the mayor gone yet? Mayor gone. Well, somebody can tell him, please. I have to give a shout out. I have to say that I love this city. I love New York City. I almost got engaged here a few times. Thankfully, none of those quasi-engagements worked out. I also sincerely hope that none of them find out that I'm here, so I hope this is not live. I ended up, yes, marrying the love of my life, and her mother lives here in New York. I hope she does not know that I'm here. She doesn't like me. No, I'm joking. She lives in New Jersey. I wanted the mayor to be here because I had to tell him that I really love this city. I also want to let you know that jacket looking sharp. Yeah? Round of applause for the mayor, man looking sharp. I hope this is not lost in translation, but I felt compelled to say that the mayor was looking sharp and clean. The man was looking clean like a dunce boy exercise book. For you non-Jamaicans, please don't go and say that Philip Rose of the Jamaica Tourist Board even suggested that the mayor is dunce. You need to understand the joke that I was making. If you don't understand, ask a Jamaican, alright? The last thing I want to tell you, another example of how much I love this city. Don't get me wrong, I love Jamaica more, far more. But I love this city like how I love boiled dumpling. And not just any boiled dumpling, I'm talking about the one that goes when you cut it. You know that one? Yeah? Somebody needs to find the mayor tomorrow or the day after that and serve up one of them boiled dumplings there. I'm sure that Minister Johnson is here will be more than happy to. I can't say the light here is killing me, but anyway, enough of that. I'm not a professional MC, so take time with me. I'm a tourism man, okay? That's all I do is tourism. But I've been invited here tonight to enjoy and participate in these festivities. Proud Jamaican celebrating 60 years of independence. I wasn't there when we actually had independence first time, but I have certainly been have benefited greatly from the greatness that Jamaica has produced and Jamaicans continue to produce. And in that light, we want to big up some great Jamaicans. We have a certain DNA in us. We have a certain vibe in us, a certain strength, a certain motto that we don't say often, but we have this thing called after them no more than me. Yeah? Our first honoree, Dr. Sandra Lindsay. I have no doubts that when the conversation about getting vaccinated was being spewed around, this is probably the one time that the Jamaican was not only on time but early. So ladies and gentlemen, please, a round of applause for our first honoree of the evening, getting the Mary Seafood Award, Dr. Sandra Lindsay.
Dr. Sandra Lindsay is the Director of Patient Care Services, Critical Care Division, Northwood Health's Long Island Jewish Medical Center. Dr. Lindsay has had more than 28 years of nursing experience, most of which has been in critical care. Raised in Jamaica by her grandparents, Dr. Lindsay and her siblings moved to the United States in 1986. She worked as a clinical nurse in various critical care units before being offered leadership roles and assuming current director role. Dr. Sandra Lindsay.
To thank the people in my life, past and present, who have contributed to the woman you see today. There are some people who could not be here today, but I want to let them know that I feel their love and support. I want to thank them as well for their unwavering support. To my immediate and extended family and friends,
Thank you so much. I want to give a special thanks to our President and CEO of Northwell Health, Mr. Michael Dowling, and to our Northwell Health family, some of whom are here with me to celebrate today and celebrate Jamaica. Thank you for your support of raising health here in the United States and all around the world, including in my homeland, Jamaica. And to that end, for their generous support of our initiatives to raise health and to address the social determinants of health. Lastly, I'd like to dedicate this award to all our healthcare workers, our frontline workers, our essential workers, those who fought the good fight, continue to fight the good fight, to get us back to where we are today, to this sold-out event. Look at this. 2.5 years ago, this couldn't have happened. So I dedicate this recognition to all of you. Thank you.
Don't move a muscle. Say, in my haste to celebrate you, I neglected to invite to the stage Ambassador Brenda LaGrange Johnson. Ambassador. We're going to invite the ambassador to come and present your award, Dr. Lindsay. I told you, I'm not a professional MC, so you have to take time with me, okay? But we're going to have some fun.
Who received the Diamond Award for Excellence in Medicine. Born in the United States, Jamaican parents, and growing up in Jamaica, Dr. Maurice Wright has served as the Chief Medical Officer for New York City Health and Hospital Systems and as Dean of Columbia University Medical Center for the Academic Affiliation at Harlem Hospital Center since September 2010. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Maurice Wright.
And while the applause continues, I'd like to invite Minister Camilla Johnston-Smith up on stage to present this award.
Fellow Jamaicans, what a beautiful evening to celebrate our island. I want to just take a minute and tell a story that goes back to a small country here called Warminster District. And a little boy who dared to dream with a grandma who encouraged him at every turn. That Jamaican grandma, my grandma, I dedicate this night to. You know, recently, I got a call from our Consul General. And she told me that some of our Jamaican students who were in the Ukraine was displaced. And I thought about the fact that I could receive that call and was at a point where I could help. And it brought me back to the days when I know that many of us in this room, while on that island being educated, did not know how far we would go. So I dare to thank all those who helped me along the way. My family and friends, for those teachers on the island that saw me, some way I have to also admit I didn't know I had it, but they saw something in me and they nourished me along the way to go as far as I could. And so in trying to help our students who were displaced from their medical school in the Ukraine, as I made phone calls locally and around the world to try and help them, and I got positive answers, I thought about the fact that it was only because of those that invested in me that I was able to help. And so, possibilities, reigniting the dream on the island, helping those that are close to us and those sometimes who are not, makes a huge difference in the lives of our people. And I just want to say this, there is no trip that I take that I enjoy more than going home. I want to just encourage you all that wherever it is possible, education in Jamaica and healthcare in Jamaica are two of the most important areas that we should strive to help them. There are others, but I'm back. Thank you. Thank you, CG. You know, every time I speak to her, I wonder where she gets the energy from. So, God bless you always. And thanks everybody for recognizing me.
I think we're going to get it right this time, Michelle. So let's start off by inviting Consul General Alcion Wilson to the stage to present our third honoree for the evening, winning the Jubilee Award for Distinguished Contribution in Philanthropy. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Mark Newman.
Introducing Mr. Mark Newman, who's being honored for his distinguished contribution in philanthropy. Mr. Mark Newman is the president and CEO of the Camorras Company, born and raised in Jamaica and has worked on a family farm in Windsor since that. Mark Newman is the president and CEO of the Camorras Company. He joined the company in 2014 as senior vice president and chief financial officer and helped launch Camorras as a standalone, publicly traded company. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Mark Newman.
Hold on a second. Born in Jamaica? Shh. Silence, please. Born in Jamaica? Mark, please tell them where you and I are from. Which did we come from? Which did we come from? Mark and I grew up in the instant. And I could not be more happier to see my brethren from Lincoln being recognized as the CEO of a $6 billion company.
crowd of people. Big up on yourself. So, well, thank you, Elsian, and thank you, Honorable Camilla Johnson-Smith, Mayor Adams. It's my privilege to be here this evening. You know, my theme of the evening is you can't stop a Jamaican. So we have a saying, you can't stop a Jamaican from talk, but you know you can't stop a Jamaican from Bob Marley to Usain Bolt. I heard about Toots this evening, and Shelly Ann. Of course, you have to remember the women too. The Jamaica woman strong. Anyway, I want to just reflect on, I had my birthday this week. And me and Marcus Garvey share the same birthday. And I turned 59 and Jamaica turned 60. And I was in Jamaica for the 60th birthday on August 6th. And I put a big dent in an Appleton 12 year to celebrate Jamaica. And I felt like it was my celebration because Jamaica is so, can you imagine the world without Jamaica? So I just want to thank all the people in my life who helped me to be proud of Jamaica. And I want to recognize my wife, Kathleen, and my little family, my little Bunana's family. And I just want to say to you as a Jamaican, you know, chronic says sometime in life look dormant. And I feel like in Jamaica 60 years, sometimes it was kind of dormant. Nothing was happening. But all of us told you, I feel like Jamaica reignite. And I just want to encourage every Jamaican in the room to give back, to do everything you can to make Jamaica great and to reignite a nation of greatness. Thank you.
who will receive the Jubilee Award for contribution to national development, and accepting on his behalf is Mr. Keith Grant.
To receive the Jubilee Award for his contribution to national development is Mr. Jeffrey Flax. Mr. Flax is the president and CEO of Hartford Healthcare. Jeffrey Flax is a progressive and passionate leader who has dedicated his professional career to the transformation of healthcare for the better. He has led Hartford Healthcare's 33,000 colleagues through the unprecedented COVID crisis, never forgetting the role of Hartford Healthcare to improve health and healing of the communities they serve. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jeffrey Flax.
And as if she isn't already one of the hardest working ministers around, we're going to invite Minister Camilla Johnson-Smith again to the stage to present this award. I'm not Jeff. Definitely, I'm not Jeff. You know, about 2 years ago, we got contacted through Alcion, and what she has done
when you talk about the need for collaboration, what she has done for our health system and the integration into this community is immense, like beyond immense, right? So she contacted us and the conversation was, this is a big health system, what can you do for Jamaica? And we started working. And the entire cabinet, the entire health system started donating, we started contributing. We started looking at how we can integrate intellectual capital into the medical schools, how we can write programs for COVID-19 prevention, how we can lend a virtual platform for the Da Vinci robot. You know, from a philanthropy perspective, you know, how can we furnish a hospital if needed when called upon? Many angles. So I accept this award on behalf of Hartford Healthcare, but most importantly, based on the collaboration that was initiated by Alcion. The other thing that I will say is, you know, sitting in here, I have the opportunity to be sitting right next to someone that's inspired me pretty significantly without even knowing. So growing up in Jamaica, you know, we have this thing where we watch these Disney movies and everyone get inspired. But there's a movie that came out, this was years ago, it was a piece of art that created significant inspiration across the globe. And you know, the actor Malik Yoba, I am such a huge fan in so many ways. Such a huge fan in so many ways. And the reason why I bring this up is, as we sit here and we talk about reigniting Jamaica, one thing we have to realize, there's great actors, there's great doctors in this room, right?
Enough people say no they can't believe Jamaica we have a bobsled team. Enough people say no they can't believe Jamaica we have a bobsled team. We have one Derrick and the one Junior, Yul Brenner and the man Sanka, the fastest of the whole of Jamaican sprinter. Go to Olympic by Jamaica.
So as we talk about reigniting Jamaica, you know, we have doctors, we have lawyers in here, we have, you know, we have senators, we have councilmen, we have actors. Be mentors. That's probably one of the most important things that we need right now. Be mentors. Find people to inspire personally. Ensure that your stories set an example consistently. And through Alcion, definitely under my stewardship as well, we'll ensure that Hartford Healthcare and other health systems in the country continue to play its part in ensuring that global health is a focus, and specifically, healthcare in Jamaica is definitely a focus. Thank you.
It is my pleasure to introduce to you our fifth honoree, the Honorable Monty Alexander. I know all I have to do is
Alexander is the honored person's unparalleled performance in music. Nearly 60 years after he moved to the United States from Kingston, Jamaica, his hometown, Grammy-nominated pianist Monty Alexander is an American classic, touring the world relentlessly with various projects, delighting a global audience drawn to his vibrant personality and soulful message. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Monty Alexander.
I feel nervous, and I realize I'm nervous because I am honored and I care to be here at this wonderful gathering. And I'm a little boy from Mountain View, and I was blessed to have this gift called music. I came to this country just when independence came, at 60 years ago. But I would keep going back to Jamaica every year, a couple of times, make sure friends, family, just check on everything, you know? but miraculous things happened with me. And a big reason for that was all the things I learned as a little kid about how important it was to be on the good path. I was blessed to stay away from harmful things. I came to New York and I had a job playing the piano. I never really went to the music school, but when I came here, I started playing in one of these bars, saloons, and they'd look at me and say, "Where you from, kid?" I says, "Jamaica." And the guy would say, "You mean out by the racetrack?" I said, "No, just Jamaica, this beautiful place in the Caribbean, not far from Cuba. That's where I come from." And of course, when I first came, I would be talking in my natural tone. I thought so in a way that is definitely a yard business, right? But I realized, and everybody starts saying, "Where you from? Where you from? Where you from?" And I would say, "Well, it's where I'm going." And I also learned, because I used to go to the movie theater in Jamaica, I watch the cowboy pictures on Saturday morning. I went Carrick, I went Tropical, I went Gated, I went Regal, I went Odeon, Glow, pure moving pictures. And I saw the actors on the screen. And I learned, I would go back home and look in the mirror. And I start talking like the people on the side. And I learned to talk like this. And that way people stopped asking me where I was from. And I'm telling you, it's a serious thing. And when I would play the music on the piano, I wanted to bring my little reflections of my incredible history, a place called Jamaica. So they tell me that when they hear me playing the piano, they can recognize this Jamaica thing. Because when I'm playing, I imagine Brookings and all these things that are specifically Jamaican, you know? So I grew up loving the mental music. And I would go see the rhythm and blues guys that came to Carrick. I saw Jackie Wilson, I saw Brooke Benton, I saw Sam Cooke, I saw Frankie Lamb and the teenagers. And the one day I saw Louis Armstrong. And that changed my life. I saw Armstrong Satchmo, and I saw Nat King Cole, and I saw this thing called music played, they call it jazz, which means freedom. Jazz is a good word, also freedom of expression, right? I want to thank the Consul General Wilson for all that she has done and perhaps submitting me for this honorable thing. I remember some years ago, actually it was 2001, one of the former Consul Generals, Dr. Brian, said, "Remember, we want to give you an award." I said, "What kind of award?" He said, "We're going to give you this thing named OD." I said, "What that?" And they gave me this, and I'm proud because I got this in 2000, the commander of distinction. Oh boy, I have to behave myself. Because I don't know how to be serious about this, but I'm so honored. Not long after that, University of the West Indies said, "We're going to give you an award." I said, "For what?" Doctorate, by name, honorary doctor. So I received this thing. And about a week ago, I hear from the government, "We're giving you another award." I said, "What for?" OJ. So I just have to say, honor, the word is honor rebel. R-E-B-E-L. And I'm still going on with this thing called try to bring a smile to people's faces and hearts. I go all over the world singing the praises of music. I give credit to the Lord in heaven for what has brought me this far. And I came to America. I was playing in a club in Miami. And one night, Frank Sinatra, the great chairman of the board, he saw me playing. And because of him and his good friend, that's how I got a job in New York, 1963. I talk too much, but I just turned at a young age 78. And And I think I'm one of the few people in this room tonight with the gray hair. This gray hair, I earned it. I hope the whole I want to get to the gray hair part. Because I said the whole end I would shave it, or bald head, which is a wonderful thing. I think of, you know, I want to tell you, I was so glad to be invited to this event, but my mind was on Anthony Joshua tonight. If you know what Anthony Joshua is boxing in London, because, no, in Saudi Arabia. Because my father took me to Savannah Park to see the boxers in 1958, and I fell in love with boxing. I met Sugar Ray Robinson. He came to Jamaica. You don't even know that name, right? But those people changed my life. Those were my heroes. And up to now, my heroes are the people in Jamaica. My heroes include Ernest Ranglin, the great guitarist, Young Chronics. We were together just a few weeks ago. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to shut them out now. I want to wish you a blessed everything. And I thank you for being here and taking care of yourselves and your loved ones. Maybe you will get to the gray hair part. For the God. That's it.
Who will receive the Jubilee Award for Excellence in Business Leadership. Accepting on his behalf is Mr. Dwight Bartley, and making the presentation to Mr. Bartley is Ambassador Nick Perry.
Introducing Mr. Basil Anderson, who receives the Jubilee Award for Excellence in Business. Mr. Anderson has served as chairman of the Governance and Nominating Committee and is a member of the Executive Audit and Compensation and Human Resources Committees of the Board of Directors for Moody's Corporation. Additionally, Mr. Anderson served as Vice Chairman of Staples Incorporated, the office products company, from September 2001 until his retirement in March 2006. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Basil Anderson.
Not Basil Anderson. Good evening, Jamaica. How are you? So, my name is G.K. Bartley, also known as Dwight Bartley. Basil unfortunately, could not be here tonight because he had family commitments. And I think all the Jamaicans in the room know about family commitments, okay? So I'm here as Chief Diversity Officer of Moody's Corporation on his behalf. And it is really my pleasure to be able to stand here as a representation of Moody's to assess this award. As many of you know, being on boards is not the most easiest thing in the world, particularly for a black man. And I want you all to just look at some statistics, okay? Since George Floyd, the rise has been from 5% to 7% on corporate boards for representation of black men. So this award is particularly powerful and really represents the opportunity that you all have, very similarly to Basil representing Moody's. He's been on our board and really been a representation of all of the diaspora of black people. Not in just America, but all around the world. And why that's particularly important, I want you all to think of this. Many of you all are in the corporate world, and you may understand this. You are most powerful when you're able to be represented in a room that you're not in. Okay? I want you to remember that. And as a board member, he's allowed us to be one of the most profitable companies in the world. last year was Moody's most profitable year on record. And part of that is due to our board of directors. So I want to make sure that you all understand representation does matter. Because as Chief Diversity Officer, what he's done for me is given me the opportunity to bring more of you all into those boardrooms, more of you all into those corporations, okay? So on behalf of Moody's Corporation, we are really proud of this honor, and we are really proud of the fact that Basil represents all Jamaicans, okay? 60 years, really fitting for us to really recognize independence, and as the motto says, out of many, one. So I want you all to ignite your representation very similarly to what Basil has done for Moody's, okay? Because out of many, we're what? All right, thank you.
Say something. And that gentleman here certainly said something, as did all of our honorees tonight. I'm going to invite said honorees to meet us over by the step and repeat, because you know we have to take the pictures and share the pictures and such delights. In this era, we're not in the business of keeping secrets. We have to celebrate the greatness. And so again, we're inviting all the honorees just to meet us over by the step and repeat.
I know there was a lull there, I had to run back.
The Consul General stated in her opening remarks that one of the things that we set out to do was to make a difference. And we can safely say that this evening, that based on your presence here this evening, we are able to make a contribution to scholarships in Jamaica. Yes, let's give them a round of applause. And we are also able to make a contribution to healthcare in terms of funds being raised towards the purchase of dialysis machines. And once I leave this stage, Mr. Rose, our MC, is going to come to this mic and he's also going to raise some funds. And he is going to make sure that as you go dancing, you contribute a further $50,000 to the kitty this evening. So again, thank you all for coming. I'd like to thank everybody, all the members of the planning committee here, all the sponsors. I cannot do so much. We could not have done this without our sponsors this evening. And you have been seeing their names on the screen all evening. But I would just like to again thank you all. Read the list is in your journal and read the journal. Their information is in there. It's a lovely journal. And I want to thank our sponsors for making this happen. I would also like to call out just one sponsor who will not name, but who made it possible for 100 of you to be here this evening because of the generous donation that he gave for us to reduce the price to $170. Again, thank you all for coming. Enjoy the rest of the evening and dance until your feet start burning.
Over here. Thank you very much, Christopher. While I'm up here, I would like to thank and to big up my co-MC for the evening, the lovely Rochelle Boone. Just been giving me nothing but jokes back here. And I tell you, first time meeting her, she's a fantastic lady. I look forward to working with you again in a different capacity, because I'm not a professional MC, right? But maybe you can have me on your show. We can talk about the lovely island of Jamaica, which is obviously what I typically do for a living. As you've all heard a few times, I'm the tourism man. Born and raised in tourism, okay? I proudly serve the people of Jamaica through the Jamaica Tourist Board. That is who I work for. I work for the corn soup vendor. I work for the peanut man. I work for the Linstead Market lady. And let me tell you, I cannot go back to Jamaica without letting them know that we have raised some serious money for everyone. This is what I'm getting at. We have some fantastic stays in Jamaica. Some of you may have heard of a little hotel chain. I actually worked for them a long time ago. A hotel chain by the name of Sandals Resorts. You ever hear about Sandals Resorts? Hold on a little. Listen. I don't think you realize how much power I have when I give out these prizes. I might can orchestrate a little bit of an upgrade and VIP treatment at the airport and such like. So I'm going to ask the question again. Have you ever heard of Sandals Resorts? Yeah. I mean, this chain is one of our biggest flag carriers globally. We have a weekend for two. Now, this is an all-inclusive stay, so if you don't have someone to go with you, find someone, because we can't provide that person for you. We're not taking the all-inclusive concept to that level. So two of you have to come down. If you're in one of these new wave relationships, just choose one person and go with them to Jamaica. So instead of just giving away the prize, we're going to use some of these prizes to generate some money. Okay, so the first one that I have here is a weekend for two, and if we can hit a certain number which I have in mind, perhaps we'll even include VIP meet and greet for you in the airport. And I'm going to ask my fantastic district sales manager up here, Victoria Harper, to make note of what I'm saying so she can remind me, because I will forget, as my wife will tell you. So we're going to start off the bidding for a weekend for two at Sandals. And I have to give a shout out to lovely Carlene from Sandals, who is here, who graciously joined us and gave away the trip. We're going to start off the bidding at $3,000 US. Can I get $3,000 for an all-inclusive stay for two at Sandals Resorts in Jamaica? And I'm going to include VIP meet and greet. So when you walk off of that plane, your name will be up in lights. Unless you're not going with your spouse and it's a secret, then don't worry about it. We'll just quietly usher you in. CG, I know. CG, because of you why I did this thing, you know. CG called me and said, Philip, you're a host in the show. CG, don't ask me, you know. You're a host in the show, and of course I had it. CG, can you point out one of your friends who you think really might be interested in this weekend for two at lovely Sandals Resort in Jamaica? $3,000. Can I get a $3,000 bid? Anyone? $3,000 going once? No? All right. I'm going to drop it down a little bit. I'm going to drop it that time. We're going to drop it down to $2,500. Weekend for two. Sandals. I'll throw in VIP meet and greet at the airport. Whether you're flying to Kingston or Montego Bay, you'll get it. Well, flying to Montego Bay, you'll get the VIP treatment. $2,500. $2,500. This is not how an auction works. I'm not supposed to go down. But I cannot go home with this trip. We have somebody at $2,500. We have someone over here, $2,500. Thank you, Chris. $3,000. $3,000. $3,000. Can I get $3,200? Weekend for two, Sandals. We can make it quiet, we can make it loud, VIP treatment all the way. $3,300. Can I get $3,200? $3,200. Going once. So we're back to $3,000. Christopher, who offered the $3,000? Can I get a wave, please? Congratulations. I can't see this, sir. Congratulations, sir. I trust you when you write down a name and all that good stuff. $3,000. Round of applause for the gentleman who's been celebrated. The second one. The second one. This resort here is actually where the all-inclusive concept began. A lot of people don't know this. This was the very first year-round all-inclusive in the world. Once again, Jamaicans, we are trendsetters. And this resort is called Couples Resorts. Couples Resorts well, it doesn't say, so I'm going to say it's a weekend. They're not going to cost me. A weekend, and you can figure it out, is a couple. So that means 2 people. All-inclusive at the award-winning Couples. Can I get $3,000 for this stay? And remember, we're going to include the VIP meet and greet upon arrival. $3,000. And if we get someone to do $3,000, here's what I will also give you. I will personally give you a guarantee of nothing but sunshine and perfect weather for your entire stay. And if you believe that I can actually do that, then perhaps I'm in the wrong business. Weekend for 2 at Couples Resorts, $3,000. We have someone here, oh fantastic. Congratulations, $3,000. Couples Resorts for 2, and you're going to get the wonderful sunshine. That's right. Congratulations, Christopher. Don't lose it. $3,000. So just in case you have someone, or in case you have a place to stay already, maybe you could use some airline tickets. So we have. Listen, I'm going to read what this says. This says airline tickets, and this side it says 1. Christopher, is that like in Jamaica where they say 1 drinks? How much tickets is? 4 tickets. So 2 and 2, 4 and 2. So if we're giving away 4 tickets first, which airline is that? JetBlue is giving away 4 tickets together? No, stop. So if you are a Catholic family and have holy for children, or you just have some friends you want to take down to Jamaica with you, 4 tickets on JetBlue Airlines. I'm assuming it's out of JFK on that non-stop flight to Montego Bay. Can I start off at, let's do $2,000? $2,000 for 4 tickets on JetBlue. That's a deal, you know. You know that's a deal. So we have you at $2,000. So you know how this works. Can I get $2,500 from someone else? 4 tickets on JetBlue Airlines to Jamaica. $2,500. Anyone? $2,500. Anyone? Nope. How about $2,300? Oh, we got 2,500. We have $2,500. Sir, do not let that table outbid you. Is that your wife? Be the man. Show your wife that you run things. $2,700. Ma'am, power to the woman. So Shelly, I'm here in price. So she kicking butt. Don't lose her. $2,700. Come up with something. I can't read this, sir. So what you say? We're at $2,700. Ask the lazy man beside you. CEO, you know. It's at $2,700. Over here, going once. $2,700. 49 days, right? $2,700 sold to the lovely couple here at table number 6. Congratulations. Okay, last one. 2 tickets. 2 tickets courtesy of who? Christopher Benjamin. Caribbean Airlines. 2 tickets courtesy of Caribbean Airlines. Can we start off that bidding at $1,000? 2 tickets, $1,000. Quickly, going once, $1,000. Anybody, $1,000. 2 tickets courtesy of Caribbean Airlines. Okay, how about $800? $800 to the PMP and the GLP table to the back. Lady wearing red, lady wearing green. Nice. Solidarity. Appreciate it. $800 to the lady in red in the back. Do we have $1,000? Anyone else? $1,000? $2,000 to the table over here. $1,000. Do we have $1,200? $1,200 to the gentleman by table 22. $1,200. We're at $1,200. Anybody else? $1,200. Sold to the table to the gentleman in the tuxedo in the back. $1,200. Congratulations. Wow, that was fun. Rochelle, come back. Your turn.
You exhausted? He's a great auctioneer and I couldn't do that, so that was his portion. Ladies and gentlemen, that is it for me tonight as your mistress of ceremony. It was my absolute pleasure to be up here in front of you tonight in more ways than you know. And I hope you all have a fantastic evening. I hope you dance your feet off, your hats off, your mug off, your shoes off. I love you all. Thank you.
How's everybody doing? How we doing? How we doing out there? How are we doing? How are we doing? How are we doing? Jamaica 60th. In a shotgun styling. In a shotgun styling. In a real Roman styling. Drive it, baby. Drive it, Mr. Thompson. Say, wow, yeah.
Baby
You mention none of the songs I'm going to sing. As soon as he comes onto the stage, you will be just tearing up the place. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for
see you and your man a walk. I'm up and I love a talk. Girl, you know it on them heart. Back up the one, show the red man. I'm making every guy and that's a party. Oh, when they see you and your man last night. Jamaica, we're gonna sing some song that we love. And I say one bright morning, when this life is over, we will fly away. And I say fly away home to Zion, fly. Sing to me, I say one bright morning, when this life is over, we will Babylon. Sing out! We stand
representing and sisters. No more. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together and welcome onto center stage, Leroy Sibbles!
The sea. You never play. You don't try to find me, girl, 'cause you need first aid. Yeah. Now I tried the best I can to let them understand.
Just thought I get to hear myself all night. Thank you, Mrs. Allen. You can see how much I've been crying. Can you hear me now? Oh, I'm so glad. Now hear this. Finally started hearing myself. I was wondering if I was going there.
No, send me some of the info.
Bless the Lord.
Planning on hiding from me, right?
No.
Yes. Say yeah. Oh yeah. Our 60th, and we're doing fine. There we go. Book of rules, people. we're not dreaming, this is reality, and we know we must be free. I shall be.
But you know what? There's a thing in Jamaica we call grata. So you are going to determine if we get the grata or not. Ladies and gentlemen, do you want some more? Come on, love like that. Do you want some more? The people have spoken. Statement by Mr. Sibbles. Run it.
All sexy people. Why I wish I could stand over on a mic like this. Are you ready? Sexy people. Tell you outside my room. I just saw the crowd. Say I don't know you, girl, for a while. But for me, I move. Good night. I see my company time. Sing it again. Girl, I'm gonna make you sweat. Sweat to the next level. And if you cry, I'm gonna push it to the top. La 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 la. Hear this. I need a one girl. One girl tonight. I need a very, very fun girl. That girl tonight. I'm in the mood. Wheeler! I'm in the mood. Put your feet up, Rita! So, I'm going to walk and mash up the place. That's why I'm going to do good my team now. Hey, you see them? Listen, every man that love a woman for all around wine. And the wine in June, listen, I saw we learn this. This is original. Hey, I want a man that want like him free, that woman to know. What? Who are around looking her eye and give her some,
man, say if you go get that one on wine.
A fat in there. But she knows that she's sweet and stuff. Come on!
Let's go wine.
I need a fat girl. I need a very, very fat girl. I'm in the mood. I need some food. I'm feeling believer. Pleasant dreams and be good, and pray tomorrow will be sunny and bright, and bring the closer to God. Yeah. Before I go, there's just one thing I want you all to know. You give your love warm for me. Down in the girl cold. Throw my guy, say something. Watch. Good night, y'all. Never make a noise. Yeah. It's one of the best man in the world. Yes! I want to get proud of Heptones original, the next number. My guiding star, that's what you statement band, one of the best band. You might have words. You just walk them out. I'm not gonna walk them out and sing something. And I say, lady, 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 why do you all give me somebody see your face? I can't get no sleep in this nice room. I've got to move, got to move, got to find me, find. Lady, 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 why do you
applause for the fantastic entertainment tonight. You know, since somebody told me that Flower God became a Christian, but they're wine they always sing about it, I'm not really sure about that. Pick up Mr. Flower God. I need to pick up the major sponsors tonight. And I would like for all of you to kind of hear the sponsors, because these are the people who you are going to support, because these are the people who are supporting us. So please bear with me. We need to pick up and thank wholeheartedly Golden Crust Caribbean Restaurant. And I hear that Golden Crust has a dumpling that way. When they're perfect. Pick up the Golden Crust. We need to pick up Sage in the house. Round of applause for Sage. Come on. We need to pick up and thank Caribbean Food Delights. I was speaking with this representative earlier on. We need to thank Jetson Resorts World. I went to your property in Singapore. I will thank you even more, and I will hug you when I'm able to go to your property in Jamaica. So let's make that happen. We need to thank NYC Health and Hospitals in Harlem. Big up, enough respect. Thank you. Now this is a bad lineup on the list, but coming right up afterwards, we need to thank McCall's Bronxwood Funeral Home Incorporated. Thank you all very much. Thank you, McCall's Bronxwood Funeral Home Inc. We need to pick up and thank Moody's. Thank you, Moody's. A big shout out and a big thank you to Northwell Health. Thank you for all that you do for our community. If you need a car, you can thank these people when you go and shop there. Quality Auto Mall. Thank you so very much for supporting our community, and our community will in turn support you. A big shout out and a big thanks to Colgate Palmolive. You saw some of the toothbrush thing in their bag, right? So thank you to Colgate Palmolive. Money people, Exact Capital. Thank you, Exact Capital. Round of applause for Exact Capital. I have a special place in my heart for this particular organization. I've watched them grow and grow and grow. Big shout out to the JN Group. Mr. Jarrett, wherever you are, if you're still here, big up to you and your team. A big thank you and shout out to Kathleen and Mark Newman. Thank you so very much for all that you do for our community. And last but by no means least, Tower Isle. Big round of applause for Tower Isle. Tower Isle have, I guess they have a table or something over there. Big up Tower Isle. Yeah, much love, much respect. Listen, gentle people. Last but no means least, Oppenheimer Investments. Oppenheimer Investments. Enough big up, enough love to Oppenheimer Investments. If you permit me a moment of personal privilege, I would also like to thank the person who's actually responsible for my coming to MC this show tonight. It has been my absolute pleasure. I need to give a special shout out to arguably the hardest working Consul General I know, Consul General Alcyon Wilson. Enough respect. Thank you so very much for putting this together. It has been my pleasure. I encourage you all to invest in Jamaica. It's the best investment you can make. Invest in the future, invest in our children. You will not be disappointed. Ladies and gentlemen, this is brought us down to the end of my segment, but not the end of the evening, because in true Jamaican fashion, the dance floor will be open, the bar is still open, and please help me welcome DJ Roy from Road International.
no more liquor for one. The biggest electric slide line. All right. We never do the first one, do the balance, right? So I want you to watch me, okay? Are you ready? Ready. Are you ready? All right, let's do this. Follow me. It's electric.
back now, y'all. One hop this time. One hop this time. Right foot, 2 stumps. Left foot, 2 stumps. Slide to the left. Slide to the right. Crisscross. Crisscross. Cha-cha, real smooth. Let's go to work. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. 2 hops this time. 2 hops this time. Right foot, 2 stumps. Left foot, 2 stumps. Hands on your knees. Hands on your knees. Oh, yeah.
ever